Okay, I hit purge. Okay, the purge spawn table. I got lizards. Okay. So that's right, I used purge. So the purge is going to give randoms. Okay. So let's go ahead and hit Control Shift Insert. That's right, I forgot all about purge being you can kind of randomize. So we got some lizards sitting here chilling. Oh, there we got a croc there. See, got the mean purge croc. So these guys are all kind of friendly, I guess. So it's up to you if you want to. So you notice we put these guys kind of in guard mode. So they're just going to kind of like hang out by the water. Like they're chilling. Alright, and then these guys are in non-guard mode. So they're going to sit here and kind of roam a distance and just kind of walk around, look like they're lively. Okay. So we'll go ahead and hit escape. And we'll kick back out to the editor mode. Gotta love it. Okay. All right. So we set the spawns, Windows details. We set them to the Purge Wildlife Crocodile. So that's going to give you the Purge Crocodile, but it's also going to give you the other randoms that we just noticed we had there. If we don't want that, what we can do is just clear that, hit none, and if we were to hit play again, we're not going to get anything to spawn. Okay. So what we'll do is go ahead and we're just going to go ahead and get our weighted spawn table again. All right, it's weighted spawn table. And we're going to type croc, C-R-O-C. We're going to just go here, Purge Wildlife Crocodile 4075, which is going to be spawn table ID and weighted ID, which is kind of strange. I've never seen it set up that way before. So weighted, I think the weighted has something to do with it's going to pull those randoms out of there. So I usually just do one type of NPC. Let's go ahead and we'll do, and that's the mini boss reptile crocodile. Let's do the surge one. Let's try the surge one. So the surge crocodile mini bosses. Heh. I haven't seen those, so let's try them. Let's see what they look like here. So just go to the each manual spawn point. Go in, change out your entry. You don't have to change anything else out because they're pretty much already set up. You just got to change the weighted spawn table entry. And now we should spawn these surge minis. So if we hit play again, there's the wildlife versions, there's the purge versions there. You can choose between the different ones you want. Okay, so I got the surge crocodiles from SIPTA, it looks like. Okay, which is good because I want this area to be vicious. I want these guys to be kind of chilling and kind of ancient. So let's sit here. I kind of like those guys better. So we'll use the surge guys. I think they're a little bit tougher from SIPTA. So we can have these guys just kind of chilling. And then these guys here roaming. So it all really depends. I think there's too many chilling too close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of spread these guys along the bank here. Like I said, you don't have to necessarily put them under your territory spawner. So we can actually have this guy kind of chilling over here like so. And I'll show you what I'm going to do here in a minute. So this guy could be sitting there chilling. We could have this guy over here chilling. And then this guy over here, he could be sunbathing. I mean, we'll have him sunbathing. We'll get him kind of closer to the water. Like he might shoot into the water, yet I wish they would do that, but they don't necessarily. Alright, so we got that set up. We just make some adjustments, and then what we can do is, like I said, you can take your spawner and you could go like this, and I'm just going to stretch it out, stretch it this way, and be like, okay, so now I know that all these manual spawn points that fall under this red envelope here, like so, basically is telling me, okay, these dudes are going to spawn under here. Like that. Okay. So now we got that all set up. And I'm just going to hit save. Oh, you don't have to have them under it. You can set them up where you want. Dang it. Stupid thing's not saving. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Now it's saved. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to hit play from over here instead. And what we'll do is it'll give us time and it won't mess them up. We'll see if they stay in position. I'll cloak. We'll go ahead and cloak ourselves. Okay, so now we're cloaked. Notice how we got one gator just kind of chilling on the beach there with the stupid tessellation bug in the engine right now popping up when it wants to. So this guy's just chilling. This guy's just kind of roaming back here. This guy's just chilling. And then if we go down here, our other guy should just be kind of chilling over here too. So he'll be kind of a little bit of a secret. So if somebody's screwing around, they don't see him as they're running through here. They kind of run along. They're going to get nailed by him. Okay. All right, so they're there. And then what you can do, now like I said, is since we got this in our folder, what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to go ahead and control that. And I'm going to control this one. Hit control and group it. And to save myself some work, control copy, control V. And I'm just going to rotate it around. And basically I've duplicated the spawner and the spawn points. And then what I'm going to do is make some adjustments here. And just move this one over here like so. And obviously this guy's not going to do well spawning in the water. And I'm going to change it up to where this guy's going to spawn. Alright, and we're not going to have him on guard. We want him to roam around. We're going to have this guy point him in that direction. So hopefully he'll start roaming off in that direction. Okay, yep, so he's set to roam. Okay, that guy's set to roam. And let's just go ahead and have him kind of roaming over this way. Turn him in that direction. This one's probably chilling, like a villain. So we'll have him hanging out over here. Kind of in the vegetation here. So he's kind of camouflaged from the players. Alright, yep, so he's on guard mode. Yep, I will be repeating it, so no worries. I will be repeating that step. Alright, so we'll hit save. Alright, we hit play here. Alright, Control Shift Insert. Let's go ahead and cloak. Alright, so that guy's just kind of chilling. These guys are roaming. Nice. So they're all set up, so they're just kind of walking in this area. So this will be kind of a dangerous place to kind of run around in. And our other guy's just kind of sitting here chilling too. Alright. Alright. So we got those crocodiles set up. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put some more down here. Alright, and we'll copy the camp, the spawner, and then we'll grab the spawn points again. Alright, so I think we got everything. Control copy, Control V. Alright, let's shift it down. And then for this one, I'm going to go ahead and put a couple, I'm going to break it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the center of the river, the camp, so that I know that what it means is that I got, for me personally, that means that I got spawns either on the right or left of the bank. So I'm going to go ahead and move this spawn point over here like so. And we'll move this spawn point over here like so. I'll make sure they're not into a tree. And let's adjust this one over here like so. And do another flip here. I just kind of want to rotate to make sure that they, you know, are not all facing the same direction as our other previous ones. Just to kind of break it up so they kind of cover the area a little bit. And then let's put this one over here. So this part of the area is going to be like littered with these guys. Alright, so I think we got our spawn points in the correct location. So we got one, got two crocodiles over here. We should have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and let's go ahead and we'll hit play from here just to make sure. Actually, let me hit save so we don't lose anything in case I crash. Alright, hit play from here. And then the next one, what we'll do is I'll set up another animal type spawner, and then we will do, there we go. So we got our croc there. We should have our other croc roaming over here. Nice. Okay. And all of our other ones are working, so we can see them. So excellent. Okay. Now what we want to do is let's go ahead and over here, what we'll probably do is set up some like kappas or something like that. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and redo the step just so that everybody catches it and I can recover it again because I missed the recording button. Alright, so we'll start from scratch again. Alright, so we'll go to our window world outline real quick. As you can see, our lost lore croc camps, it's got all of our nice information all stored up in here. Alright, so the camp owners, the territory spawners, and the manual spawn points. Okay. So we got that set. Alright, so we bring up our content browser. Alright, we're going to look for the NPC territory spawner. Okay, and let the search thing catch up so I can grab it. I might have to optimize my solid state. We'll see. It's been really slow. Alright, so we grab that. Alright, and then now what we're going to do is we're going to type camp owner. Camp owner. Grab that, drag that out, place it over here, like so. Alright, and then we're going to do manual spawn point. We're going to grab that out, like so. Okay, and I'm just going to save grabbing the camp blue utility. We'll grab that here in a second. Alright, so the first step here is we're going to go ahead and we'll stretch this out for fun. Get that stretched out. Get that set up. Get our camp owner set up here so we can grab it and our manual spawn points. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to name these. So we click on the NPC territory spawner, get our details panel. It says NPC territory spawner. I'm going to go ahead and put underscore kappa, or lore, sorry. I'm going to do lore. Lore, if I spell it right. Lore kappa underscore 1. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is highlight the underscore lore kappa 1, copy that. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on our camp owner, our details panel, and just going to paste that in there, make sure it says underscore lore kappa 1. Our manual spawn point, same thing. Alright, so now they're named. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and highlight them, hit Control G, and I'm just going to group them together so I know that they're grouped. And then we're going to our content browser. We're going to type camp BLU utility. Double click that open. And now since we got them highlighted, which they're highlighted, you don't have to group them like this, but you can. We just hit connect to territory spawner with camp. You click that, you're going to get your blue text up here saying that they connected. So that's connecting the code so they know that they're assigned to that. Alright, now we can hit Shift G to break them apart. But I'm going to go ahead and highlight them again, and I'm going to right click and say move to, actually, sorry, world outliner. Go over here and say move to, create new folder, and rename the folder Lost Lore Kappa Camps. Okay, so I know that that's the Lost Lore Kappa Camps. There they are. So those bits and pieces are in there. Okay. And I'm making sure my spawn point's a little lower so it's not floating in the air. And then I'm going to hit Windows Details on our spawner. Alright, and we're going to put a wildlife option. Okay. And what we can do is we can use the old system and use the wildlife drop down and do the old kappas this way. I'm going to go ahead and do, let's do the kappa king. Okay. And we're going to do max cap of 1. Okay. And I'm not going to have it guarding. I'm going to let it roam. Okay. And then what I'm also going to do is Control Copy, Control V. I'm going to go and duplicate these. I'm only going to do 3 this time around. But I'm going to go ahead and change this to Kappa Red. And let's do this one to Kappa Purple. That's interesting, a purple Kappa. Okay, so what I'm going to do is then I'm going to spread them out. like so. And let's go ahead and copy, Control V. I'm gonna go ahead and do one more. We'll do a fourth. And what I'm gonna do is instead of doing the drop down, what we're gonna do is go to our content folder, and we're gonna grab the weighted spawn table. Oops, W-E-G-H-T, weighted. So we'll grab our weighted spawn table, because that's where you're going to grab it from, is your weighted spawn table. And as soon as the search comes up, I'll tell you what, this is crazy, DevKit. Come on. Alright, so we grab our weighted spawn table. I'm going to type in kappa, and I'm going to do the kappa surge mini boss. Copy that. And what we're going to do is we're in the spawn table. We're going to paste that there so it grabs it from the weighted, and then we're going to reset this to none. So that way we have it pull from the actual weighted spawn table and not from the old legacy system here. Okay. Yes, it's been a slow pain in the butt, Peanut. It's been slow. Okay. So the surge boss, let's actually leave the surge boss here. And then let's go ahead and move this kappa down here like so. Okay, I'm just kind of spreading them along here, breaking it up a little bit, like so. And turn this one around this like this. Alright. Is it better for the spawner to pull from the weighted table instead of the legacy one? Yeah, they say it's better. But you can do, you can do both, but if you can pull from the weighted spawn table, it's much quicker apparently, or something like that. Because it doesn't use, because I think the old system uses enums, and they got away from the enum. So, but the legacy system still works. Okay, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and hit, oh, before we do that, I forgot, before I missed the step. We go to our camp owner, make sure our camp component, we put our elements. So we got to put our elements in. And I'm just going to go here to our little eyedropper, click that, because I almost forgot a step. Use our eyedroppers to our spawn points. Make sure that it's actually under our camp owner, like so. Okay, now I think we got everybody. Alright, let's go ahead and hit save. Make sure we save our work. Alright, and let's hit play here. Alright, and we'll go ahead and hit cloak so we don't get attacked, and we'll just make sure that everybody's spawning in. Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, so here we are. There they are, kind of chilling. Cool. Alright. And what we can do is we can put some nests and stuff like that down as well to church the area up if we like. Okay. So these guys are chilling along there. And if I remember right, the kappa nest, I believe, is a foliage piece. So if we go to modes, bring up our foliage tool, Add foliage. I believe it's called nest. I think, was it nest? I can't remember if it was. Was it foliage? Maybe it might not be foliage. Let me see. Let's go content. Let's type. Well, I'll type kappa and see what happens. We'll probably get the kappa blueprints. Course search. Slow. Let's see if the actual nest is here. I might have to type nest even just to get it to come up. Oh, there it is. Kappa nest. So, okay, so so they created a blueprint with the eggs in it. Wow, which is about nice. That's actually nice. So it should spawn the eggs in it. Okay, so we'll try that. So let me move that over there real quick. So we'll try it and see how it pans out. Let me go back to my placeable mode so we can actually grab the damn nest here. And we'll have to adjust it so it doesn't look like it's floating. We'll have to double check this and make sure it actually works like it's supposed to. And we'll put another nest over here. We'll probably put some more baby kappas in here. We'll put some baby ones in here in a little bit. Because all we gotta do is just duplicate these. And we'll also make sure we put it on our camp owner. So we'll just go ahead and I'm just gonna make a couple copies. And let's do this. I have a couple babies roaming around here in a second. Okay. Windows, details. And we're just going to call these kappa babies. So we're just going to find a little kappa baby. And we'll do the same with here. We'll do little kappa baby. Alright. And then we want to make sure that's under our camp owner. We'll go ahead and add those extra 3. 1, 2, 3. Go down here. And we'll just do the little teardrop on them. Little dropper. Boop. Like so. Alright. Actually, why is that 3 and 3? Okay, so I grabbed the wrong one, did I? I bet you I did. Let's hit this one. There we go. Alright. And we'll go ahead and minimize that. We'll hit save. And we'll hit play here. Oops. Gotta love it. Alright, now let's go ahead and let's hit play from here. And let's go ahead and cloak. And hopefully this will spawn in the eggs, we'll see. Or it's just a blueprint. Well, there's our little baby kappas. Just walking around chilling. And we can pick them up. Oops. Alright. Cannot be moved. Oh. Can I drop him? We can drop him out. Oh, poor little baby kappa. Alright, so that's working. And we'll see if the blueprint, I don't know if this blueprint's set to spawn the eggs in them, or it's just a blueprint of the nest. So it could just be the blueprint of the nest. But that's it, basically. In a nutshell, how you do NPCs. And for the humans or for your other NPCs, it's the same concept, only you use the, you go here, and on your NPC territory spawner, actually let me stretch that out too, just so I know that this is all kappa territory that I got set here, so we can just do this. Like I said, it's up to you, you don't have to do this. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do, it depends. But for this, for the tutorial, I'll do it just to get, you know, get you in the right functioning of how that's supposed to be. You know, if you become a developer or something for Funcom, I don't know. But that's basically it. So it just covers all those guys and says, hey, they spawn under this nice big long rail here. Okay, but with the manual spawn points, like I said, it's basically the same concept. The only thing you'd be changing, instead of hitting the wildlife option, you'd be hitting the human option, and it'll be the same exact layout up here, except you would put the weighted spawn table humans or NPCs that you want here, like you know, Stygian archer, whatever. Down here you can have them guard, but the nice thing here is then you can assign them emotes, but emotes only work if they're in guard mode, so always remember that. So if it's in guard spot, the emotes will work. If it's not in guard spot, it's not going to fire off a emote, so keep that in mind. The emotes like juggling, laying up against a wall, those will not play in the editor. The NPC will just stand there, but once you cook it and you put it on your server, then they actually do the emote that you're looking at. It's really weird why they don't play the emotes in the editor for those certain ones. I have no idea, but it looks like they've added some new ones in here, like give orders, something new. Sift through trash, this is something new. Tend to eggs 1, 2, and 3, and idle 4. These are something new that they didn't have before. And yeah, so those are new. Yeah, sift through trash, that's a new one. Didn't see that. Fist punch, I don't remember seeing fist punch. And shake fist, there was, but I don't remember fist punch. Spit, I remember. Score, I think was there. So yeah, so you can just play with the different idols, or sorry, idols, emotes, and you know, figure them out what you like and what looks best for your scene or whatever you're trying to accomplish. But yeah, so same concept with humans. Just put in your human weighted spawn table entry right here. And that's about it. So, I don't know if there's any questions out there, but I think that should cover this tutorial for the most part. So if anybody wants to say anything out of the 2 or 3 viewers I got out there in stream right now, by all means, speak up or forever hold your peace. How did you make your mod specific NPCs? Oh, I should cover that in another tutorial, but I can kind of brush over a little bit of how I did that. So like how I did the Queen's Guard and change out their items and stuff. Okay, so what you would do on a data table is it is equipment variation, I believe. Equipment. So we go to equipment, equipment variation table, and I'll just use the lost lore. Oh no, not variation. It is not variation. Let me close that. It is equipment template data table. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so I gotta find the equipment template data table. There's variation. Let's go to my mod real quick. Go to data table. All right, here we go. Equipment template. Okay, so I create the NPC and I called it set temple fighter 1. So in the main hand, down here, you put the entry of the item you want to have them carry in their main hand. Then you have helmet, and you go ahead and put in the helmet item ID you want to put in. Then you have your torso, so you put in your chest item. Your legs, you put in your leg item. Down here, the item number off the item data table. Hands, same thing. and feet, same thing. And then what you're going to do is on your mod controller, let me find that. So if I find my Lost Lore mod controller, Lost Lore mod controller, I double click this open. Because you got to have one of these controllers to merge data tables. And what you do is you just basically tell your new item table to merge with that item table. Equipment template, which is this one here, I'm merging with the base game. This is my special. So equipment template LLE is going to merge into the base game template in the mod. So that's how you basically customize your NPCs as far as their items. Now the item, I don't think I needed this. That's why that's unplugged right now. But yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell. Is how you do the different NPC armors. You know, customize your own NPCs. Okay. Does that help answer your question on that one? All right, sweet. Okay, cool. All right, I think that's it. So I think that'll be good for concluding this tutorial. So I kept it within an hour and 20 minutes, which is good. Yeah, I think that worked out. And I got some NPCs laid down in the Lost Lore section, which still got to work this, but I'll probably be doing some more NPC stuff when I just work on this normally. But I figured I'd get the NPC tutorial kind of knocked out tonight, the basics, so that you can go ahead and you can start, and then anybody else that might be working with NPCs, then go ahead and get kind of a start on that type of stuff. So, all right. Other than that, I think I will probably conclude this stream because it doesn't look like I have many watchers tonight. Change the tinting of the wildlife creatures, say make an albino boss croc. That's a more in-depth thing. That's changing out materials and textures. So yeah, that's a little bit more in depth. That would take me a little bit longer to explain. And also, right now, currently the materials are so screwed up in the dev kit at the moment. Like right now, my custom dancers, they're jacked up. I don't know what they do with the material, but I can't seem to get them to fix. And I have to try to swap out their armor to the base dancer skirts right now. Because right now they run around saying Funcom on them at the moment, and it's kind of pissing me off. So I gotta still fix that. But yeah, that's more of a more in-depth art type of stream, so that'd be a lot more technical. But yeah, it's I'm just so frustrated with that right now. When they start tampering with materials, chances are it's gonna fuck up something that you've been working on. So I'm a little bummed about that. But all right, I guess we'll conclude from here. But I appreciate you coming in, Peanut, and catching me on the tutorial. So hopefully it makes sense. And I'll try to get this uploaded in the next couple days and fun stuff like that. So, all right. No worries. All good, man. All good. All right, well, you take care. I'm going to go ahead and get off here since we seem to be the only two watching the stream tonight. Everybody must be out partying or something. All right, buddy. Take care, and thanks for stopping in and catching the tutorial.